So this is one, another, and another of the most recent nukes that I made about a month and a half ago. I would like to just check on them and see how they're doing. I'm not expecting to see, much more than a growing hive. This has been in the middle of the flow, so we just want to see. You check your lid, make sure that there's no queen. I'm gonna say that every time, but people no, it's just I have to remind myself every time. The first thing I did right there was set it down, but then I was like, oh yeah, the queen. So it's not just you, it's we're all have to worry about things like that. So there's 5 frames in this nuke, made about a month and a half ago, like I said. Just want to give it a quick check. Oh yeah, there she is. There's the queen right there, and that is some beautiful brood. There's our queen. I'm gonna go ahead and close it back up. You never want to freak your queen out or lose her, but she's doing a great job. Let's just get a little closer. I hope you can see her. There's our queen. Beautiful. And that's what I mean about they make excellent queens. I've had more success with them making their own queen than I have buying a queen and introducing it. They're bigger. They're happier with them. I just can't see why I wouldn't want to let them do that if I have the patience and the opportunity to wait that long. I know some people are like, but it interrupts your brood cycle for a long time, so your production is slower. Yeah, initially. But the results are better. Why wouldn't you want better results, right? They're just better at doing their job than I am at doing their job. Hey ladies, you start to hear them pick up an extra little buzz. It's like their wings will go a little faster. It makes the buzz just a little louder. You've disturbed the hive, but don't panic. If you're not wearing a bee suit, give them an extra smoke like I just did. Extra comb we don't need because it's a short frame and a tall hive. So there's a queen cup, but there's nothing in it if you look at it. It looks like they're putting nectar in this. So this is a noisy hive. Listen to it. Sometimes that can be a sign that something might be wrong. The wind also just picked up, so it could be that. But I'm going to look to see, because I didn't see, and that's a middle frame, where's the queen and where's her comb, her brood. There's no queen there. We have bee bread. See how shiny that is? It's beautiful, shiny pollen. It's called bee bread, and it can be a sign that your hive is queenless. And I don't see any eggs. I don't see any nectar. Sorry, not any nectar. I don't see any eggs or brood. Thinking and observing is not easy at the same time sometimes. So we're queenless. So this is technically a dying hive. They're still going about their job. They are building that out, that frame. You can see they're putting nectar and pollen away. But without of eggs, this colony right here is gonna die. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is see what's in the one next to him. And if I have some extra brood, I'm gonna pop it in there and let them build a queen. Let's see. It's been the swarmiest year that most of us have dealt with, so it can make it a little difficult to keep up with. I've got eggs, I've got some brood of all sizes. But here's the thing I don't like about this hive. There's not a lot of bees in it. I don't want to take from this hive. If I take the brood from this hive, then what you're going to find is that that hive's going to suffer because there's not enough bees to make up for it. There's not enough brood to make up for it. So we go over here to this one and we see what we can see. Maybe we can find some in here to take over there. And this is why it's important to have more than one colony, because in my case I have numerous, and that's fine. No queen on the lid. But if you only have one hive, there's nothing to rescue the other hive. So this frame, this had a nuke put in it. They're doing good, but again, it's only got 5 frames that are built out, grown out. So we want to pay attention to it. This has some comb under here, or right here, that's built off the frame. So you want to make sure not to take that, because unless you see your queen, you don't know where your queen is. I accidentally just got a stinger to the finger. Yeah, there's... Ouch. It happens. Let's try the next one. I got eggs, I have capped brood, I have open brood. So the eggs tell me that the queen is in here. I have some really interesting looking, oh, dang, gotten stung on the finger again. It's mostly me putting my finger on them, but if you look, there's some bright orange red pollen. I'm not sure what they're bringing that in from, but there is some really cool looking pollen coming in. It's like mixing different colored Play-Dohs. If you get it to look on the inside, where's some light? See that orange pollen right there in that cell? It's very... So I'm not seeing the queen on here. I am seeing a presence of a queen, so that's good. But just in case, since I haven't seen the queen, I'm gonna shake it. Knock off just some of those bees. I'm gonna leave some and put them in there. That little shake right there allowed us to check more closely and make sure that queen isn't on here. And it allows us to do things like, so look at this brood. I don't know if you can see, but there's eggs and young brood, and so they can turn either eggs or young brood into their next queen. So we're gonna go ahead and give them that and then close them up, and that's how you save a hive. So even with the bees on it, see it? We're just slipping them in. Blink. No fighting. They're only disturbed because I moved them around. They don't care though, overall. At least tumbling out the front. So what I'm gonna do is take this one with all of their bees on it, shake it back into the hive, and I'm gonna take this, exchange it. That way she has somewhere to lay it. And that's all it takes to save a hive. So we'll be back to check. I'll probably check in about 4 days and see if there are any queen cells that they've made out of those, and we'll see how she's doing. All right, bye. Keep more than one hive.